First, the top stories. Union Minister of State for Railway Darsana Chardos announced that railway line will reach Khongsang in the Noni district next month. Kaching police apprehended an individuals and seized 10 kgs of suspected opium. Churachandpur District Police seized large numbers of arms and ammunition. India records 10,725 fresh COVID cases, 36 fatalities in the past 24 hours. Hello, good evening. You're watching PONYTV English News. I'm Christina and now the news in detail. In presence of Railways Union Minister of State Darsana Chardos, Chief Minister N. Biren chaired a meeting with Railways officials and state government officials to review the progress of Jiribam-Imphal railway line at CM Secretariat today. During the meeting, various challenges faced by the team to expedite the completion of Jiribam-Imphal railway line were discussed. It can be mentioned that Union Minister of State Darsana Chardos on her 2 days visit to Manipur inspected the progress of the longest tunnel of Imphal-Jiri railway. It should be noted that during Union Minister of State Darsana Chardos' 2-day visit to Manipur, she inspected the progress of Imphal-Jiri railway. Textile Minister Darsana Chardos announced that the railway line will reach Khongsang in the Noni district next month and assured to establish low-budget hotel in every railway stations in order to promote tourism in Manipur. She added that while the recent landslide occurrence in Noni area was tragic, surveying every railway line and installing warning systems in every station utilizing GEO technology will be done in order to prevent similar incidents. Additionally, in collaboration with the Tourism Department, each station will have a hotel exclusively for tourists on the first floor of every station to showcase Manipur's natural beauty, along with the handloom products produced under the textile schemes in Manipur. She added that other products that may be produced would be discussed and various training programs would be organized.
रेलवे के प्रोजेक्ट्स जो सबसे बड़ा चल रहा है जिरीबाम टू इम्फाल वाला, वो भी कल देखा। भारत की सबसे बड़ी टनलों में से दूसरे नंबर की टनल यहाँ बनने जा रही है। सबसे वर्ल्ड का टॉलेस्ट जो पिलर है वो यहाँ पे ब्रिज के ऊपर लगने वाला है। 50% प्रोजेक्ट का काम खत्म हो चुका है। तो रेलवे के प्रोजेक्ट के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के साथ में वर्ल्ड क्लास स्टेशन में आने वाला इम्फाल स्टेशन का भी मैंने दौरा किया कि वहाँ पे किस तरह से यहाँ की संस्कृति को उजागर करते हुए यहाँ के मुख्यमंत्री के सजेशन के साथ में नई डिजाइन बनी है और वहाँ पे भी बहुत गति से काम चल रहा है। दूसरा जो टेक्सटाइल रिलेटेड जो भी चीज थी कि यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे से हैंडलूम हैंडीक्राफ्ट से जुड़े हुए लोग हैं और इसमें सबसे ज्यादा महिला है। टेक्सटाइल में जो लोगों को काम मिलता है एग्रीकल्चर के बाद में सबसे ज्यादा महिला जुड़ती है और सबसे ज्यादा लोग अगर जुड़ते हैं तो हैंडलूम हैंडीक्राफ्ट से जुड़ते हैं। तो मुझे लगा कि जैसे सब और विकास चल रहा है।
As part of War on Drugs 2.0, Kaching police apprehended an individuals and seized 10 cases of suspected opium today. The said seizure was made by CDO teams led by SITH Robindro Brown under the command of Kaching OC MD Abbas Khan and under the supervision of additional SP Operation Kaching Binoy Jongtamant under the overall supervision of Superintendent of Police Kaching District Shrey Vats. The seizure was met from a culvert of Suknu Chapikarong Road near the junction Multichan village. The arrested individual has been identified as Lunle Ring Baite, age 30, wife of Tangkogin Baite of Mulgat village, Chandel district. Upon weighing, the suspected opium was found to weigh 10 kgs in total. The seized items along with the arrested persons have been handed over to Sugnu Police Station for further necessary legal action. Today at around 11:50 a.m., a joint operation with CCP District Police led by OC, CCP, PS and staffs of Field GD Infal, troops of 113B and BSF led by Sri Bhagat Singh, SC of 113B and BSF, additional Field GD Sisipur and under the supervision of Sri Bisorjit Singh, MPS and Sibana was conducted in response to reliable information provided by FGD BSF Infal regarding the manufacture of illegal arms and Siamton village. The search operation took place at the house of Mr. Pauminlun Swantak, son of Let Hautinlian Swantak of Siamtung Veng New Lamka Churchandra, where one local gun manufacturing factory. In the house were found and recovered one local met single barrel gun, one wooden gun butt, one local met single barrel small, one local met firing pin unit, one local met firing pin unit, one local met single barrel, one curved barrel part, one local met trigger assembly, one local met transactory 3 trigger guard, 2 all type trigger unit, one local met hammer unit, 1 trigger unit, 1 local met cooking pin, 1 local met magazine, 1 solid iron magazine block, 1 ceiling carry, 1 welding machine, 1 cutter machine, 1 drill, 1 air blower, 1 5-speed bands drill, 1 thick iron, 2 bands vise, 1 carpenter vise. However, the mad culprit Pauminlun Swantak could not be found at his residence and a case has been filed against the person for investigation. Samtong constituency MLA Sapam Nisikant declared that he would donate land for a hawker office in Manipur and that he would ask the Chief Minister of the state to build one. The declaration was made during the 41st Hawkers Day celebration at Manipur Press Club. In the event organized by Manipur Hawkers Association and attended by Danamanjuri University Vice Chancellor Nomaitem Rajmohan and Manipur Hawkers Association Wangkhem Ajit Chief Minister Haksil Tengbang CMHT card were distributed to hawkers. During the event, led former hawkers were honored with floral tributes. Further addressing at the event, MLA Nisikan stated that the public should comprehend the labor done by hawkers for the public without making a distinction between the seasons or a ban blockade. The public would not be aware of the incident happening and journalists hard labor without hawkers. Since Chief Minister N. Biren had also worked as an editor, he would accept when asked to establish an office for hawkers.
Infal fitness infal freedom advantage net offset photo pin black Sangai Express Sangai happen but I need to go more like the I don't my MC I like say the cover that and dedicate the week Aduna we channel every member hawker association is in I really have the close connected idea anytime anything go below otherwise honorable chief minister Unarakanta for this home insurance ki hadi giva adagi jet one am very family from the aduga hauski lamgi do adu mai bojari akoi honorable chief minister I'm sure that aduga adu makata ai yam kana high to pay prima manipur
Lok Sabha MP Dr. Lorho Foss inaugurated a 2-day inquisitive third All Chandel Inter-School Quiz Cum Debate competition at Chandel Town Hall in Panchayat Village District Headquarters today. The inaugural event of the program organized by Vice Krebs Chandel was attended by Chandel Deputy Commissioner Mayang Lambam Rajkumar, SP Hemanta Pandey, CRPF Assistant Commandant Charan Reddy, and Dr. Angsim Dangsawa. 23 schools from Chandel District will participate in the program, which will feature Class 10 level quiz and maths Olympiad, Class 12 level elocution and debate, a Class 3 to Class 8 level spelling bee, and a nursery till Class 2 level drawing competition. Speaking at the ceremony, MP Dr. Loho Foch praised WANGKHEMCHA's channel efforts for the students and urged the audience to support and promote its work. He advised kids to put in a lot of efforts to advance from district level to international level and become qualified citizens of the country. None Battalion, under the aegis of Headquarters 22 Sector Assam Rifles and Inspector General Assam Rifles East, carried out distribution of essential items for daily use to villagers of El Hengjol, Kangpokpi District, Manipur, in a humanitarian assistance drive held today by strictly following COVID-19 protocol. Assam Rifle have also been known as the Friends of the Hill people and have always been one of the forefront to reach out and assist to local people. In continuation of the same, the essential commodities comprising of food and other items were distributed to residents of village El Hengjol with an endeavor to assist and help the needy families of the village to meet their daily needs. Troops of COB Scotland also used this opportunity to reach out to youth of village Hengjol and develop positive social connection. A small lecture was also delivered to the youth participating in drive with an aim to motivate them to pursue their studies and to achieve the aim of becoming an honorable citizens of the nation. The villagers were overwhelmed by the gesture of the troops of COB Scotland and expressed their gratitude towards Assam Rifles. The drive, in addition to help the needy families, also encouraged the available youth to strive the best towards their positive goals. During the drive, COVID-19 protection measures were strictly followed. Time for a short break. Keep watching. Welcome after the break. As proceedings began in the Supreme Court on Thursday, a bench led by Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana took up the Pegasus case hearing. Pursuing the report of the technical committee appointed by the court, the bench concluded that it was inconclusive whether Pegasus malware were discovered on the examined devices. The committee had examined 29 phones, of which malware was detected on 5. However, it cannot be concluded if the malware was Pegasus. The CJI bench hearing the Pegasus case noted that some of the 29 people who had submitted their phones to be inspected by a technical committee have asked that the contents of the report not be made public, so the court will decide what parts can be made public. The Assam government will close 34 schools because none of the 1,000 pupils enrolled in these state-run institutions passed the Class 10 state board test in March of this year. An angry Education Minister Ranot Pagu said it's meaningless to spend taxpayers' money on schools with a zero success rate. The main responsibility of school is to provide education. There is no purpose in keeping these institutions open if they can't guarantee that their children will pass the Class 10 exam, Pagu added. The government cannot spend tax dollars on institutions with a failure rate of 0. But considering the future of students studying in these schools, they will be given a chance to get enrolled in nearby high schools, a senior education official said. Officials attributed the poor performance to disturbances brought on by the COVID epidemic, as well as the teachers in many schools who failed to give children their complete attention. It was also claimed that the switch from last year's formula-based evaluation to this year's physical board exam resulted in a steep fall of almost 40% fewer pupils passing the finals this year. The fee increase imposed by Dilbugart University for the academic year 2022 to 2023 would not be reversed, said the university today. The student body at Dilbugart University recently protested vehemently after the institution raised the annual fees for its arts, science, and commerce stream. Members of the Dilbugart University Postgraduate Students Union protested the decision on Tuesday night and demanded that it be reversed. For the academic year 2022 to 2023, the Dilbugart University Administration increased the annual fees of the arts and commerce streams from Rs 4,489 to Rs 5,982 and the science streams for the Rs 6,913 to Rs 9,194. Vice Chancellor Jiten Hazarika of Dilbugart University stated during a news conference on Tuesday that the institution's cost structure had not changed in the last 12 years. No one wants to raise the fees, but we are forced to do so because of inflation and increased expenditures, which is only a small increase. In preparation for the second edition of the Manipur State Olympic Games in 2022, athletes and sports lovers from the Chandel district organized an Olympic torch rally today at the district headquarters in Chandel. The rally was graced and led by Heman Pandey, SP Chandel, together with officials of District Sports Association Chandel, HL Livingston Anal Amfa, and District Coordinator DB Kowar Lamkang Amfa, and National Referee TH Joycing Monsang. Among others, additional SP CDL Sankarjit Loitongbam MPS and DYASO Ranbir Singh and various leaders of sports organization of Chandel district also took part in the rally. India recorded a total of 10,725 fresh COVID cases, along with 36 fatalities due to the infection in the past 24 hours, bringing the country's overall COVID tally to 4,43,78,920. According to the data shared by the Union Health Ministry, 13,084 has been recovered in the last 24 hours in India. The total death toll in India stands at 5,27,488. Out of 36 new fatalities, 6 were from Delhi, 5 each from Kerala and Maharashtra, 3 each from Karnataka and Uttar Pradesh, 2 each from Haryana, Odisha and Punjab, and 1 each from Chandigarh, Himachal Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Manipur and Uttarakhand. Taking the Delhi positivity rate at 2.73%, the total active cases has declined to 94,047 in the country. The recovery rate is recorded at 98.60% as per the data. According to the Health Ministry, 210.82 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in the country so far under the national-wide vaccination drive. Now the top stories once again. Union Minister of State for Railway Darsana Chardos announced that railway line will reach Khongsang in the Noni district next month. Kaching police apprehended an individual and seized 10 cases of suspected opium. Churachandpur district police seized large numbers of arms and ammunition. India records 10,725 fresh COVID cases, 36 fatalities in the past 24 hours. That's the end of today's bulletin. Thank you for being with us.